decreasing and increasing by a percentage. Now, I prefer to do this visually using the unitary method as far as possible. So please stick with me. What we're going to do, we're going to first look at decrease, which means if I have an original amount, my original amount, and there's a decrease, my new price will be less than my original. So my original, which was 100%, will then be less, which means my new amount will be less. This is my new amount, will be less than 100%. How did I get less? To show you that this value is getting less, we can use words like reduction, discount, sale, loss, and depreciation. Now, depreciation is if you have things of value, like a car, and the car, every year that you have the car has less value. So that is depreciation. This is when we have a decrease in value. If we have an increase, in value, we have our original, %, and then we're going to have a new price that is going to be more. So our new price is going to be more than the original price. And to indicate that new price, this part that we have here will be worked like markup and profit. And to do this, we're going to look at different methods. Some formulas that you need to know what we are talking about, it's words like retail price. So if I'm talking about, if I have something like the selling price will equal the retail price, take away the discount. Now, in my examples, you will see that we don't actually write this down, we just use it in our little picture. But what that means is, whatever it was marked for, that will be the retail price, and then you take the discount away, and that tells us what did you sell it for. Another word that we also can use, or another formula in the selling price, is the wholesale price, which means this is what the shop, wholesale price, this is what the shop bought their stuff for. So they bought it for some price, and then they're going to add some markup, so they can mark up the price so that they make a profit. Okay, so the selling price is what they paid for, plus what they mark it up with to find their profit. If they're just going to sell it for the same price, they're not going to make any profit. So they're going to mark up on the price that they actually bought it for. So that's the wholesale price, is what they bought it for. Retail price is the actual label that's on the product. So retail price on the product, take away discount, is what they sell it for. How do they get to that value that they put? How do they get to that value that they have on the label? They take the wholesale price and then they mark it up. The last thing that you might hear of is GST, which stands for Goods and Services Tax. Goods and Services Tax. Right, in Australia, that is 10%. And what it means is that is money that you pay extra, which the shops does not receive, but they actually give it to the government. So that is what the 10% tax. In Australia, that's already added to the price. If you want to add that as a shop owner, you'll add that to your wholesale price. You'll add the 10%, and then you'll have the markup but we will probably not touch much of that. Okay.